Hi guys, welcome back to my Safe Space Kitchen. So today I'm going to be making spicy basil chicken. This stuff is so good and it takes under 20 minutes to prepare it. So, if you're having one of those days, you don't know what to cook, but you're feeling a little lazy, so, you want something quick, then this is the recipe for you. But in the meantime, if this is your first time coming across my page, this is my Safe Space Kitchen. I make cooking videos and I try to make it as fun as possible. Hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you will be the first to be notified when I post a new video. I am new in these YouTube streets and I'm working really hard to bring a lot of content to you guys. So hit that subscribe button to help me grow my channel. Now let's get into this recipe. So here I have my chicken thighs that I went ahead and cleaned. You can use chicken breast, it's a preference thing, but I like chicken thighs, so that's what I'm using. I have my fish sauce, I have my dark soy sauce, my oyster sauce, my mirin, and my grapeseed oil. On this little bowl here, I have my chili flakes that I went ahead and cut up. I have my ginger paste that I made myself. It's just water and ginger. I freeze it up and that's what I use when I need it. Some garlic and some onions. You can use whatever onions that you have. It could be sweet, just regular sweet onions or red onions, it doesn't matter. On this little plate I have my all-purpose seasoning for my chicken, some cornstarch and some salt. That's what I'm going to be using to marinate. These are just sweet peppers that I'm going to be using later. And here is my basil. If you are familiar with Thai food, then you know this is Thai basil chicken, right? But I don't have Thai basil, so I'm just going to be using this basil that has been sitting in my refrigerator. I didn't know what to do with this. I was like, let me just make some Thai basil, but I didn't want to call it that because the ingredients might be a little off and I don't want to appropriate anybody's culture. So yeah, so here I'm gonna go ahead and mix my sauce, right? So it's my dark soy sauce, my fish sauce, my mirin, my oyster sauce, all of that together with a little bit of brown sugar. I'm gonna give this a quick mix and then I'll set it aside. Safe Space Kitchenette. Make room at the table. Make room. Safe Space Kitchenette. It's running
Ghanaian flavors.
Safe Space.
Sprinkled with American goodness.
Safe Space. With no one and only. So now that my little sauce is done, I'm going to go ahead and marinate my chicken with the salt, the chicken seasoning, and the cornstarch. Safe Space Kitchenette. Make room at the table. Make room. Safe Space Kitchenette. So in my pot, I'm going to go ahead and add my grapeseed oil. I prefer neutral oils when I'm making dishes like this, but if you don't have a neutral oil, then just use whatever oil you have. It should work. So once my oil heats up, I go ahead and add my onions. To this, I'm also going to be adding my garlic. Only my garlic. I'm not going to add my ginger. My ginger will come in later. I'm also going to be adding my chili. And I'm going to let this cook for about 2 to 3 minutes tops, and then once it's nicely cooked and you can see the color is changing, I'm going to create a little bit of space in the middle and I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken in the middle. I want to give it room to cook. If I don't give it room and I just throw it in there, it's going to create a lot of water and I don't want that. So that's why I created space in the middle to cook it in the middle. So once that cooks for a little bit, we can go ahead and proceed. But I'm going to just let it cook, give it a little turn every now and then to make sure it is cooking evenly. So my chicken is cooking nicely. As you can see, it is almost done. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste test because I don't want my chicken to be too dry. And yes, I tasted it and it's perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my sauce. Now once I add my sauce, I go ahead and I rinse my bowl and I add that water, okay? And so, you know, the thickness of your sauce is gonna depend on how you like it. So if you want it really thick, then, you know, don't add the water, but adding the water really helps, you know, to loosen it up a little bit and make it nice. You know what I mean? You get more sauce out of it. So this is what it looks like when you add the water. Yeah, and then just make sure you stir in your chicken to make sure it is nicely coated with the sauce, okay? And then after that, I go ahead and add my sweet peppers, and I just give it a quick mix. I let this cook for about a minute or so because I don't want, one thing that I don't like is soggy vegetables. So once I put in my vegetables, you know, I lower my heat and I let it do what it do. So here I'm gonna go ahead and just add my basil. So, you know, if you're making Thai basil, then you will add a Thai basil, right? But this is just regular store-bought basil that I had. I didn't want it to go bad, so here we are. I'm making Thai basil, but not Thai basil. Let me not do that. But yes, so once I add my basil, I go ahead and add my ginger. I waited to the last minute to add my ginger because I want this chicken to have that ginger kick, right? So that's why I added it at the very last minute, so that, you know, when you're eating it, you can taste the ginger even, you know, like while you eat it. That's, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, and it works really well. I've done this a couple of times. It works always. And yeah, once that's in there, you don't want to overcook anything. You lower your heat and just, you know, let it cook for about maybe a minute and a half or two, and that's it. It's done. It's really that quick. You can get this done in about 15 minutes, tops 20 minutes, and it's done. And this stuff is so good, you guys. It's perfect. And you notice I didn't add any more salt or anything like that because all those sauces, they have salt in it, and I don't need the salt. This is perfect. You can omit the salt completely and it will still taste great. So yeah, you guys, this is it. I am done. Like I promise you guys, it's really quick. And see, you know, not every day jollof me bankuni fufu. Yeah, something simple, kaka. Just something simple. Yeah, once in a while, you know, the back film. So yeah, this stuff really pairs really well with rice. If you don't like rice, then you can throw in, like, you know, some cashew or some almonds or something and just eat it like that. I know people like, not everybody likes carbs, so that's another option. So yeah, this is it. I am done. Thank you guys for watching this video today. I really appreciate your time. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button and help me grow my channel, you guys. And if you're old, thank you for coming back. Until next time, I will see you in my next video.